The North American winter brings birds from the forests of Canada into the United States as they search for food. The species that come from the northern forests vary in numbers, depending on how plentiful or scarce their preferred food sources are. Occasionally, one or more of these species show up in massive numbers in what's known as an eruption. This year appears to be an eruption year for a small and energetic finch called the Common Redpoll. Here is everything you need to know about them in order to see them before they're gone. The Common Redpoll is a small finch species with a light brown back, small yellow bill, bright red on the top of their head, black near their chin and eyes, and streaking on their flanks, rump, and undertail. Males have a rosy pink wash on their chest, while females have a much lighter chest and underside. The Common Redpoll's range typically goes from northern Canada and Alaska in summer to as far south as Kansas in a typical winter. Sometimes it's only a small number of these birds that trickle into the continental United States, but in years like this, they expand much farther south and in much higher numbers. Look for the Common Redpolls in areas where their food sources are readily available, such as parks with birches and conifers, as well as weedy fields and roadsides. One of the best places to find these birds, however, is backyard bird feeders, where Common Redpolls often turn up and are an interesting species for winter feeder watchers to try and find. Redpolls are very acrobatic feeders and will bounce from place to place, hanging upside down and chasing each other. They eat a wide variety of seeds, including Niger, thistle, millet, and black oil sunflower. Common redpolls are often heard before they are seen, as their calls are quite distinctive. Oftentimes, they'll congregate in trees around bird feeders, and then descend onto the feeders in a group. When there are few redpolls around, they will associate with other finch species. To pick them out, note the small black mask and red cap that other finches lack. It's worth noting that a species very similar to the common redpoll also makes its way south in winter, the hoary redpoll. Hoary redpolls are far less frequent in the lower 48 states than the common redpoll, and can be differentiated by an overall lighter appearance with either no streaking or very little streaking on the flanks, undertail, and rump. It is expected that the hoary and common redpoll will be lumped together in the near future, but as of this video's creation, the two remain separate. Even if they do get lumped together, the hoary redpoll will still most likely be an interesting subspecies to find in winter. To hear more about identifying these two species, check out our video on the topic. With this year being one of the biggest movements of redpolls in recent memory, it's one of the best times to go out and find these fun little finches, either in the wilderness or in your backyard. If you are a bird lover, you will want to see them before they make their way back up north and are gone for the season. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.